So this is the study plan that I made for the CCNP ENCORE exam. You got Network Chuck here for motivation, the IT hype man himself. And then, we just have this mandatory section here. That's basically the OCG, all the chapters there. Then the OCG comes with video guide training on CiscoPress.com, which I'll also be doing. We have some Cisco white papers here that we'll be going through, and I tried putting some page numbers for some of them. I think I stopped doing that about halfway through, and then I just put links for some others Cisco white papers that I want to read. This is kind of a more casual reading that I want to do, like 15 minutes before bed. This is another CCNP ENCORE book by Cybex. And it's not really going to be like nitty gritty note taking, making flashcards. It's just going to be casual reading before I go to bed. CBT nuggets, of course, naturally. We got some pre-made labs from PNet, which my understanding is fine to use as long as you're not using, as long as you're actually buying the images, which I will have to do for the Cisco stuff. And then NetSim, any custom labs that I build in Packet Tracer, CML, or anything in between, which I plan on obviously doing more, and that's just going to be building as I go. I plan on buying NetSim, doing their labs in there. I've already started working on Jeremy's IT Lab CCNP course, as he was pretty helpful through the CCNA. And his course is incomplete, though, which is why I'm supplementing CBT nuggets as well for video content. Then, of course, you got the Boson XM practice test. Just some brief things for Anki flashcards. I have quite a large sum at this point. But I have a checkbox here of basically stuff that I want to turn into flashcards that I haven't for some reason, and then also just finishing flashcards. So what I have so far, these are just the ones that are due. I have quite a bit due. I probably have close to over 1,000 at this point, but a lot of flashcards. And if you don't know what Anki is, look it up, but it's a really good flashcard thing for memorizing. Use spaced repetition. And then OCG also provides practice tests if you buy the book, which I will be doing, and then some stuff I want to review before the test. I have this links out to the exam objectives. And, if you open this up, you got the man, the myth, the legend. I can set up when I want them due, but it's basically going to be going over each exam objective, and then it even breaks out to, did I read something, did I watch something, which I don't know if I'll do that for every single one. I might do that for the ones I'm really struggling with, but I might just say, have I gone over this objective, do I feel comfortable with it, and then check it off, and move on. But then back to this. I know down here I wanted to do the 31 days till CCNP. I'll be starting at that point as well while I'm reviewing my exam objectives. And then, do I even remember what this is? I don't know. This is just outlines of what you should be able to know how to do for, labbing and implementations for the ENCORE, which I want to review. And then, I don't know, there's this random site on Reddit that has some more practice tests that look kind of sketchy and dumb, so not sure if I'll do those or not, but I think I would at least list them there in case if I want to. Then optional, if I feel like diving deeper, CCIE book there, which I can read into a topic deeper if I want to, as well as other video courses, one from the Router's Gods. They're really good Cisco SD-WAN playlists, which I will more than likely go through, even though I have it as optional, from Robert Riker. And then he also has one for specifically the ENCORE and NRC, and walking you through some labs and stuff for that as well, which is pretty nice. This guy also has one. Basically, just some other free YouTube ones that you can follow along with, and then of course the man, the myth, the legend, Jeff Kish. Um, he was the instructor for the CBT Nuggets course, and he's kind of got a study group series that I will have in an optional, but I will more than likely go through that at some point. But yeah, that is my study plan. I don't know if I'm doing too little or too much, but yeah. I'm now going to shut up and just do it, as Network Chuck would say.